The Trenton Titans play before another sparse crowd at Sun National Bank Center. And in the WZBN Sports Flashback, we check in with the TCA Iron Mikes for a glimpse of what you might see tomorrow in a recap of tonight's MCT final matchup they have with Ewing. I'm Mark Fontes with sports. The Titans, fighting to get out of last place, played host to the Reading Royals again Wednesday at the arena. The two teams combined for 5 first-period goals last week when they faced off in that 11 a.m. matinee matchup. This time things started off more defensively, but the scoring came in good time.
Oh, Mercer, support your local Titans. If they're not around a year from now, don't say your neighborhood sports anchor didn't warn you. The paid attendance Wednesday higher than it looked. Those that did see the Titans take on the Royals for the second time in 8 days witnessed a pretty good game in the first period. Reading goalie Karel St. Laurent with a nice save here. On offense, the Royals' Tifu Yannick, number 10, shoots. Beautiful save by Brad Jennings on in relief of Dave Caruso. The two sides mixing it up, though. Refs had to intervene. Now, Reading would get on the board first on an Oliver LaBelle goal, but the Titans would tie it here on an unassisted score by Ryan Hayes. Hayes creasing the net at 18:49 in the first, bringing the few but very faithful to their feet. The period would end tied at that 1-1 score. Early second period, the puck lands in front of LaBelle, and he notches his second goal. That put the Royals up 2-1, 9 minutes into the second period. The Titans were not about to take that, though. Steve Silva and Ray DeLauro on the attack. Adam Prasizniak, the one to shoot and score, though. DeLauro and Silva both getting credit for the assist. This so far neck-and-neck contest now knotted up at 2-all. Still in the second period, Reading back on offense. Casey Haynes of the Royals will get them their lead right back. That brought a number of the visiting fans to their feet, including this bell ringer. The Titans would not answer back right away either. Royals with the puck again. Tifu shoots from far away, and he nails it. Tifu, who earlier was mixing it up with some Titan fans, gets the Royals a 2-goal advantage. Rivet decides, though, to give this bell ringer a piece of his mind. In the third period, the Titans were still trailing. Andy Bomback's shot broken up, but Matt Germain made sure the puck made it in. Reading, however, would score 2 third-period goals, and they win this.
And now for that sports flashback. The Hightstown Rams upset both Princeton Day and West Windsor South en route to reaching the MCT basketball semifinals last Friday against Trenton Catholic. Now, TCA did beat the Rams in that game, but neither team is anything like what they were when the season began, losing a handful of games each.
Don Hessen is Rams, originally the 10th seed in the MCT, taking on Mel Weldon's TCA Iron Mikes last Friday in this MCT semifinal contest. Second quarter, Chaz Patterson unable to hit this, but Malachi Richardson, not Malachi as I was saying before, makes sure to get points out of it. Freddie Fitch of Hightstown gets it knocked away by Khalil Batty. Charles Cook across the lane to Patterson, slam dunk, part of an 11-point night for Patterson. James Parrish of Hightstown finds Ryan Borden outside the arc. Borden hits a tray. He led the Rams that night with 12 points. Mr. Patterson back with it for TCA, connects with Cook, and Cook nets some of his 7 points on the evening. The Rams, though, went toe-to-toe with the Mikes much of the way. Parrish here hooks up with Cole Fusick, who heads inside and banks it nicely. TCA led at the half by 9 points. In the second half, Taylor Chappelle pretending Brandon Taylor's not even covering him. Chappelle following a pump fake throws it in. Freddie Fitch, the next one to contest Taylor, one-handedly nets 2, getting some applause from his hometown crowd. Parrish heading into the paint here. He's fouled, and yes, it is on Taylor, as appalled as he might be. Although on offense that night, Taylor was on top of things throughout the evening. He led everyone with 29 points. 2 of them came right here. He and teammates kept the Mikes ahead most of the way. The Rams, for what it's worth, were the lowest seed out of the MCT's Elite 8, if you will, having knocked off both PDS and the highly challenging West Windsor South Pirates, but TCA was too much for them on this night. The Mikes took it 57-47. Just a reminder, these highlights of MCT basketball brought to you by the Hamilton Township Education Association, members working to ensure your child's future success.
Family Team of the Day is brought to you by Prior NAMI Business Systems. Whether it's building servers, designing your website, or creating custom systems, you can count on Prior NAMI. Those TCA Iron Mikes are back in the MCT Finals, both teams, in fact, the boys and the girls. The two squads will take on the 4th-seeded Ewing Blue Devils. That's the boys' matchup. The girls will be the underseed, the underdog, if you will, taking on top-seeded Hopewell Valley. They will both look to bring a sweep of the tournament back home with them tonight. You can see highlights of both these games tomorrow on WZBN Sports, as TCA is our Prior NAMI Team of the Day. That's all for sports on this Thursday. Up next, meet a woman hoping to become the first ever mayor of the soon-to-be consolidated municipality of Princeton. We'll be right back.